Hey folks, Jason Buckner here from Automation Made Easy. This week, or in the last week, since last week's video, I've had so many questions emailed through to me about how to follow the same procedure if someone's credit card is going to decline, and how we can avoid having declining cards and payments just automatically not going through. So I've decided to put together a video for you this week, a short video following a similar sort of process to last week on how we can automate the process around declining credit cards, sorry, not around declining, around, last week was declining, around expiring credit cards that are due in a subscription, so that we can automatically have those credit cards updated into the system and make sure the payments continue going through. So our customers can enjoy continual membership or continuance of whatever the product or service is that you're giving them, so that it makes it easy for you and easy for the customers to continue receiving good quality from you. Let's go and have a look inside Infusionsoft. So what we're going to do is go back into e-commerce and then settings. You know, it's funny to think that software as advanced as Infusionsoft doesn't give us the option to automatically have these in without having to set them up. But what it does mean is we can be very specific with the communications that we want to set up for people. And you can see I've actually got some of these set up in here already, but we're going to go through the process. So what we're going to do now, this is for a credit card that's about to expire and it's included in a subscription or a payment plan or something like that. So if we click on choose trigger type, when a credit card is going to expire, we're going to add that trigger. And this trigger is going to be basically when the credit card is any type and the card expires in, let's go for 30 days first, includes cards that are not set to bill in the future. So we don't want to include cards that are not set for billing in the future. We just want cards that are set for billing in the future. So we leave that as no. And then in here, we're going to add an action. And of course, that's apply and remove a tag. And so this tag, we're going to call, click on create a new tag. This is expires, or CC, expires 30 days. And I'm just going to put in here video so I know it's for the video. Put in there, that could go into billing or campaign trigger. And then we click on create this tag. And then we click on save. So what's basically going to happen, and then click on save trigger. So when a credit card is about to expire within 30 days, we're going to give it the tag credit card expires in 30 days video. And then we click on save. And so then we're going to do the same thing for 14 days, like 2 weeks before it's going to expire. So when a credit card is going to expire, we're going to add a trigger in here, which will be any type of credit card, and the card expires in this time 14 days, so 2 weeks. We'll leave that as no, and we'll add an action in here, apply remove tag, and that tag is going to be called CC expire, can't spell, 14. And so that'll go into our campaign trigger as well. And then we'll, actually, let's call that 14 video, just for my purposes, so I know this tag can go after the video. And then we click on create tag, okay? And so that has, and then we save that tag, and that has saved that tag in there, that's what's going to happen. And then we save the trigger, okay? So basically what we've done is set up 2 triggers, one at 30 days, one at 14 days. And you might decide to do it one at 14 days and one at 7 days for the billing automation in there. So then one final one is when the credit card has expired and is live on a purchase at 0 days. Then when it's actually expired and that means a payment won't go through, then we're going to create a tag for CC expired. And then video, and we'll put that into a campaign trigger as well, and we'll create this tag. So, and then we'll save this tag, and then we'll save the trigger. So we've set up those 3 triggers. The first one is at 30 days, The second one is at 14 days before a purchase is ready, or before a credit card is going to expire. So 30 days before the credit card's going to expire, 14 days before it's going to expire, and then 0 days, so when it's expired. And then just like we did last week, we can set up a campaign and put all of that together. So I've in fact I've actually duplicated our campaign from last week. You'll remember this structure. And I've changed the tag in here. So first it's going to be 30 days. So I'm going to take out that first failure and put in 30 days. Credit card expires in 30 days. Okay. And then 14 days, of course, I'm going to take out that second failure and put 14 days in there. And then when it's expired, I'm going to take out that final failure. It's a similar sort of process. Campaign expired. Credit card expired. Completely expired. So in here, of course, we're going to remove that tag again. So we're going to remove the 30 days. And then we do our email. Now, what's really cool in here is the same order form, the update credit card order form that we used last week for updating a credit card for recurring billing, a declined bill or declined payment. We can use that exact same order form to update the credit card for the declined ones. So we do exactly the same thing. Hi, your credit card on file for your subscription is about to expire in 30 days. To ensure continuity of service, please update your credit card by clicking here and enter your new card details. Okay, that's easy. So we choose the order form, and that was the order form credit card update for the video, and we insert that in. That's ready to go. Okay, so that's that first step in the process. We mark this sequence as ready, and then we go back out one level. Now in here, same thing. We remove the 14-day tag, so that if there's another purchase and another 14-day expiry on another credit card, they still run back through the process. By removing that tag, it means they'll start again next time it gets applied. Same thing in here. Credit card is about to expire in 14 days. Please update your credit card by clicking here and enter in your new card details. All pretty simple. We go to that order form that we created, and that's credit card update video. If you're unsure about that order form, just go back to last week's video, and it's absolutely in there as well. Draft to ready. Draft to ready. And then remove tag and task to call. Again, we're going to remove that expired tag. Credit card expired. And then we create our task in here. Credit card is expired. Please call customer and, etc., etc. What we might do as well is we might apply a tag that stops the program. We might do something to stop the program delivery or stop the service delivery or something like that while the credit card is expired, and then restart it again later. All things you can think about inside there. But of course, you can update that task and go through that process. And then exactly the same as last week, if someone clicks on the link in the email in either of these two and fills in their credit card details, it's exactly the same. Credit card update video, that's the product that they fill their credit card details into. And then we have a task in here, which is the task to update, and same thing, you can go through that whole process instead of it's credit card update, new card in it's exactly the same process actually, except here instead of recent declined or soon to be expired card, put the details in there so we know what we're dealing with. We mark it as ready, etc., etc. We mark this as ready. And then the task complete is, of course, the one inside there, and then the one inside here. And so we publish that, and then we're good to go. So we must publish the campaign for the actions to take place. But basically now, what I've shown you how to do is how to set up the cards going to expire in 30 days sequence, cards going to expire in 14 days sequence, and then the card is expired and a task to call, so that none of those purchases flowing through your Infusionsoft account on subscriptions are falling through the gaps if their credit card is going to expire. Which means you're going to get more customers staying happy, more customers staying within your program or service delivery, and then more profit for your business as well. Thanks guys, see you next week.